Hello Aries and welcome to 2025, and I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting year full of real and unexpected changes. So let's get control over our own state and that which we desire to accomplish. Alright, so what I have for you today is a modified magic star using only the major arcana. This is going to show us where to concentrate our efforts to manifest and achieve our goals, whatever those may be. This is good for the month of January. I will be making more on the new moon each month. And, but what I meant to say was this one being the first one of the year is the most important one. So it could color the entire next 12 months. So keep that in mind. We will take a look and here we go. So, oh, did I cut? I did not cut. Let us cut the cards. There we go. All right. Oof. Okay, so in the first position, we have strength. In the second position, the first position is about your desire and what you need to activate. Okay, and then in the second position, we have what seeds you need to sow to get what you want. In the third position, a new belief. A new belief in order to promote success. In position 4, who or what helps you, we have the Justice card. Oh my gosh. This is the last one I'm doing. I'm sorry. So in the position 2 of what seeds you need to sow to get what you want, we have the Hierophant. In position 3, a new belief in order to promote success, we have the World. In position 4, who or what helps you is Justice. In position 5, who or what challenges you is the High Priestess. In position 6, areas of growth, we have the Death card. Oh, that sounds kind of ironic when you say it out loud. And lessons you take with you into the next cycle is the Emperor. Interesting. Let's take a look here. Okay, so what do I see from the initial throw? This is kind of going to be different for everybody. Some people may be getting married or making a commitment, or somebody may be breaking up or getting divorced. Like it's either one extreme or the other, but there's a big change coming up in your life, Aries, and after this point nothing is going to be the same. Okay, so we have the Strength card in the first position of that which you need to activate. And so with the Strength card, it is card number 8, and it is a card where you have all the information that you need, but you need to digest it, right? So all this information is coming from all sides, and you want change, but you don't know exactly how to implement it yet. And so it's going to take some effort for you to think about what you want. This tells me that you may not actually know really what you want, or at very least, you may not know how it looks when you get there. You just know you want change, but you don't know what that change is. And with the Strength card, you need to really go within and figure out exactly what that change is that you want, because you know things can't stay the same. Things got to change. Something's got to change. But you don't know what. What does that end result look like? Have you spent some time on your own picturing it? What does your ideal life look like? What is it that is the most concerning thing in your life right now? And how can you turn that around to end up in a place where you want to be? Because it seems like this place where you are now, there are issues with it that could definitely be adjusted so that you end up in a better place, right? You're not thrilled with things that are happening at this point in time, So you need to find out what exactly the situation would look like that you would be thrilled with, but you don't know it yet. You've got all this information coming in, you haven't processed it yet. That's what the strength card is. You're processing it in order to have that goal that you want to go towards. Now, in the second, is there caffeine in this thing? God. In the second position, what seeds you need to sow to get what you want. Now, there is some sort of religious context here that you are being guided to look into. Pardon me. And so you could be praying a lot. You could be praying to your to what God means to you, to the universe. You could be meditating a lot. You could be going to church a lot. You feel a little lost here because you want things to come together clearly in your mind, in your future, but you don't know which direction to take. So you are kind of taking the religious route or asking for help through a religious avenue. And for most people, it is capital God from the Bible. But some people, this could be delving into just meditation or spiritual guru practices and stuff like that. Like, don't throw money at a situation and hope that somebody will help you. I've been there before. I thought somebody would help me, and then he took my money and he ran. So, be careful who you give your money to. But if you want to pray and see if there is some help from the universe to come down and help you bring this idea together, this future vision together, then go ahead and pray. That will definitely help. It's a start, right? Now, if you're somebody who meditates all the time, you could try something different. And another interpretation of this reading here, pardon me, a more earthly interpretation is either planning a wedding or planning a divorce. But anyways, we will continue on to position 3, a new belief in order to get what you want. Okay, and this is it. Yeah, give me a second to have a drink here. Hold on. This is it. This is that future you were looking for. So you know that eventually this processing and this praying is going to pay off, and you are going to know. You are going to know exactly what you want and what that future looks like. The world also gives you the thumbs up, says, yeah, this is attainable. Don't think that it's not going to happen, because, yeah, you can do it. You have the end of the road in mind. You have the world at your feet, and provided you bring together that vision, either by praying or going within, that vision will manifest at some point, and life will never be the same. Okay, after that, your life will change completely, where you will look back and you'll go, I don't recognize my old life. I can't believe I was there and I did that. And so it's going to be a slow process working on this, but you will get there eventually. And in the position of what helps you is a justice. And see, that's why I think this might be a breakup for many people. Because justice is standing up for yourself. Justice is no longer allowing other people to stand up for you, because they may not be doing it right, or they may be making you look weak, and doing it yourself. standing up for yourself shows people that you are strong and not someone to be trifled with. So this could also be a very helpful person who is a lawyer or somebody who knows the law, who can guide you in terms of whatever it is. If this is a divorce, yeah, this could be a person who guides you. It seems to me like if you are not a person who is going through a divorce, and I take back what I said about a wedding, or if there's a wedding coming up, I'm getting a cancellation of a wedding or a recently canceled wedding, and it has gotten very complicated. But I don't want my tarot readings to be that kind of reading. I don't want to predict things for you. I want to empower you with the strengths of each card, and so you can embody those strengths and work towards your goals. And your goal is to have a big change in your life where you are going to be happy, where you are going to feel free and released. Because right now you seem to be in a bit of a challenging position, and you may actually need the help of someone who knows the law. But on a more spiritual level, the Justice card is someone who stands up for themselves and takes their own well-being into their own hands, right? So if there is some sort of lawsuit, you show your capability of handling yourself in that sort of situation. Okay, so that was in the position of who or what helps you. Now, who or what challenges you? And we have the High Priestess here, and this is a connection to spirit, and she's in front of the veil, right? So we cannot see what is behind that veil. We can only work towards becoming the person who can pierce that veil. I'm not sure if anybody is born able to see past the veil, but most of us need some sort of meditation in our lives, some sort of direction, some sort of practice in order to achieve that connection to spirit, right? So if this is in the position that challenges you, you're being challenged to find this spirituality in your life. And this might be why you're taking the obvious step of going to church or just praying every day. And it's not a bad thing, but it's a hard thing for you. It may be something that you haven't done in the past, or you've done minimally, or haven't done very, I don't want to say very well, but very consistently. So this is challenging for you, and the cards are advising and even recommending that you redouble your efforts in order to get that connection. And you're on the right track here with the Hierophant. But there's more work to be done, because for many of you, it doesn't come naturally. And for those that it does come naturally, how successful are you? Are you succeeding in attaining your goals of your meditation goals, like what you set out to do through meditation? Are you succeeding? You may be having some challenges, but the point of this is to persist, not to give up. Just keep going. Know that you're on the right track. Know that you're going to get to the place that you want to go. Take small steps, easy steps, steps that are available to everyone before you graduate to the level that that other meditation people who have been meditating for a long time have gotten to. All right, and so this is the areas of growth, which is ironic because once something is dead, it no longer grows, right? Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, once plants die, they decompose into the ground and become mulch and compost and something good to grow in the following spring. And that's how I see the death card in your reading. It's time to I was going to say mulch the stuff that's not working in your life. Just, don't throw it away, but turn it into something more helpful, more something from which something can grow more healthfully. See the sun coming up in the corner here and the horse trotting on the mucky land as all this stuff kind of deteriorates into it. It's beckoning you to take that which you have discarded and see what you can grow from it. And by that I mean, what can you learn from it? What can you learn from those things that you had to discard? And you're probably going to have to discard a lot of things too. So this is a lesson in what is important to you and what isn't important to you. Because you may have in the past delved into things that were not so important to you, and now that something is very, very important to you, you're having a little trouble beginning to focus on that. So yeah, so look into the things that were important to you before and maybe ask yourself, why were they so important? And now that they're gone, am I really upset that it's gone? And what can I learn from this? So these are the areas of growth that the death card can evoke in your life. Okay, and then the lessons to take with you into the next cycle. Did I really have the Emperor in every single reading? I'll have to go back and check. But we have the Emperor here, the Emperor of Society. Now, the lessons of the Emperor are lessons of dependence. Dependence on the government, dependence on government services, dependence on hospitals, because the Emperor created all those things. The Emperor is everything that man, everything that man created, society that man created, right? So, in this position, lessons you take with you into the next cycle, you can be examining how dependent you were on the system. So dependent that now that you are striving for independence, it could be very, very difficult for you to extricate from yourself from the grasp of the Emperor. And while the Emperor has its good side, like there are services there that help the person, and the healthcare system does help to a certain extent. On the other hand, the more help you get from the Emperor, the more dependent you become on the Emperor's help. So it seems like you are attempting to kind of back away from the hold that the Emperor's system has on you. And it's not easy, because you're having to really, really put some effort into it, and you're starting small, and you're getting some help from some insights to stand up for yourself and working on that, and then you're letting go of things that don't work for you. These two cards here are saying that you're kind of cutting out superfluous processes that make you dependent, and you're looking for ways to become more independent. So the lessons to take with you into the next cycle come from the Emperor, who is beckoning you to be more independent and less dependent on the system in order for you to find that strength to be able to manifest this final vision, right? Standing up for yourself, going deeper and finding your God and what that means to you, and letting go of the things that not only letting go, but utilizing those lessons, because sometimes letting go can be painful, and then pain is a lesson. So utilizing those lessons to make our vision come to reality. And by that, doing that, you're probably going to have to back away from a lot of these dependencies that we have on the Emperor's social systems. Okay, Aries, I hope that helps. I would love to hear if this resonated with you and what you thought of it. Thank you so much for being here. If you know of anybody who could benefit from this information, definitely make them aware of my channel. And we will see you next time after you subscribe and like this channel. Okay, this is going to be a regular monthly throw on the new moon. We're going to talk about that more in the future, about setting up a new moon manifestation cycle each month, building on the month before and strengthening our ability to manifest the things that we want. Alrighty. Okay. Thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye for now.